What's good, everybody? Big Game James, I'm in the building. Marcus J. Lombardi, the Ninja, was good. P. Wee was good, baby. We're going to talk about these seedings. You see them up there. We're going to talk about these playoff seedings right quick. Who y'all want to play. I feel like this is a perfect opportunity. Once again, last year we had an opportunity to slay them dragons. Remember last year I was talking about slaying dragons, taking the sword, slaying dragons. That's what I wanted to do, slay dragons. I wanted to slay the Aaron Rodgers dragon. I wanted to slay the Tom Brady dragon. And guess what? We didn't get to slay them dragons. Got their ass kicked by New Orleans. By San Francisco. Didn't get to slay them dragons. But how does it happen once again? What's up, William? Red Rebel. What's up with y'all? Keep on coming in, see Burleson. Here's my thing. You got another opportunity after last year, right? I wanted to slay them Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers dragons. We had the Aaron Rodgers dragon this year. We was slaying the dragon. We was stabbing the dragon, sticking holes in the dragon, 28-14. And then choked against the dragon, right? What's up, Marvin Hargrove? What's up with you, baby? You hit me up. I didn't get that, but hit me back again. So you had them dragons. You had the opportunity to slay one of those dragons with Aaron Rodgers this year, right? Now, how does that happen? What's up, Lord Nova? Well, how does that happen, Big Coop? What's up with you? How does that happen where you can slay the dragons again? Come on, Dallas. The football gods are shining on you. The football gods are shining on you. You had a chance to slay dragons. I wanted to slay dragons last year. You got a chance to slay the same dragons this year and maybe send them on in misery. You may whoop them so bad they may retire. You don't know. What up, Eddie Cruzes? You feel me? So, Dallas, it's in the air for you to slay the dragons. You have another opportunity with the Packers getting hot again. You might see them in the playoffs. Let's just pull up some scenarios right quick. I pulled this from RJ Ocha. He was on the show. Let me pull this up. I pulled this up for RJ Ocha. But let's do this right here. Let me just show you this. I wouldn't mind this road at all. I wouldn't mind this road at all. Look at this road. I wouldn't mind this road to the playoffs. All people like, I don't want to play Tom Brady in the first round. I don't want to play Aaron Rodgers. Man, to hell with that. I don't want to hear that shit. Excuse my language. What's up, Common Sense Lab? I don't want to hear any of that. Just like you said, we got to be dragon slayers out here in these streets. You got to be dragon slayers. I'm tired of it. I ain't scared of no Tom Brady. I don't care if they struggled against Tennessee. I don't care if they struggled against the Texans. I don't care who we done struggled against. I don't care about the Niners. I don't care about the Buccaneers. I don't care about the Eagles. I don't care about the Packers. You're going to have to slay these dragons once and for all. RJ Elcher just said the plan of exorcism. Dog, you got to slay these dragons. We can't be like, oh, let's play the Vikings or let's play. No, I don't want to play the Vikings. Okay? I don't want to play the Vikings. Okay? I told you the Vikings are trash. They're nobody's thinking about the Vikings. They're trash. Kirk Cousins is nothing. Nobody is scared of them. Dallas stomped them. I don't want to play them again. You understand that? I want to play these squads. You see this? You see that? Look on that screen right there. That's, if we could get that on the road with Tom Brady, I don't care. On the road with Tom Brady, I don't care. I don't have no problem going to Tampa Bay where it's warm and whooping ass. Dude is 7-0 against Dallas. Dude is 7-0 against Dallas. He done beat Dallas his whole damn career with New England and the Buccaneers. So you lost to him in the game we thought we should have won last year, right? You play him this year. What's up, Coles Cowboys? You play him this year and they whoop our ass again. And so how does it happen that you could possibly see him in the first round? Dog, this is about slaying dragons. The football gods are saying, you want to slay dragons today? I'm giving you another opportunity. After last year, you could have slayed them dragons. Now you got another year. Look, right there. So listen to this. Let's say this scenario happens that RJ Ocho puts up. Let's say that scenario happens. So you wouldn't feel good and being battle tested and exercising all them damn demons and shutting everybody the hell up all across the NFL. No, I don't care. No NFL content creator, nobody on NFL Network, nobody nowhere can say nothing if you go through this road and win. There's nothing they can say whatever about that. No, they can't say anything against this road. If you go on the road and beat the Bucks, who you haven't beat, make them 7-1. You go on the road against either the Eagles or the Niners. I don't know who I want over the Eagles and the Niners. I want them Eagles just because they talk so much trash that I want to whoop them in the playoffs. But I want them Niners because I want them for what they did to Dallas last year. I want that. And if you got a championship game with Aaron Rodgers, oh please let me get all that. Feel me? Because you ain't seen a Super Bowl since Mike McCarthy left. While you was always hating on him. Like you said, time for the revenge tour. You feel me? Well, let's go to this right here. Let's read this right here. So. This is the playoff picture, right? Eagles have already clinched a playoff berth with the clinched division with one more win or a Cowboys loss, which will wait until week 18 after Sunday's bad Jalen Hurts-less home loss to Saints. Don't nobody feel sorry for y'all because y'all was talking all that trash, Eagles. Y'all was talking all that trash over there, Eagles. We this, we that. But when I listen to the content creators now over there in Eagles land, y'all not so sure no more. Y'all had y'all chest pumped out all year. Y'all chest was pumped out all year. We Eagles this, Eagles that. We doing this. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And you know what? If you watch the Best of Enemies podcast, I told Joe, hey, stranger things has happened. You lose to us, it can start a tailspin. I said that. Oh, we be all right. It starts a tailspin. Just because you started good don't mean you got to be. It ain't how you hurt. It ain't about you hot in the beginning. It's about the hot in the end. And you do not want to go into the playoffs limping. And right now, Eagles, you done lost 2 in a row. And now y'all talking about, oh, we got to win this game. Now, and them Giants talking about they ain't resting players. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but I hope they give y'all some, I hope they give y'all some action. Because y'all was so high out there. Y'all was so high out there. Oh, we. Eagles. Oh, we. Backup QBs, wooty woo. Now y'all screaming for Jalen Hurts to get back in here, but you know what? It is what it is. But let's see. I don't care if y'all have home field advantage. I'm not scared. To me, the Eagles, that's not no playoff. You know, back in the day, I think the playoffs, the Eagles, maybe that was a home advantage, but that ain't no home advantage to me. We can definitely go to Philadelphia and beat them. That's what he said, Los, but I don't believe that. We'll see. So here we got them Niners again, who I want. I want them Niners. The Niners, after surviving the Raiders in the overtime, Las Vegas for their 9th consecutive victory. Shout-outs to them. No shout-outs to no damn Niners. Take that back. Now they have a shot at the number 1 seed after jumping the Vikings, who are weak and whack. They just need to win in Week 18 over the Cardinals, the Eagles to lose. In that case, they will be the conference tiebreaker with the strong 10-2 mark in NFC play. Hey, they turning up. What's up, sis? How you doing? Shout-out to you. Then you got the Minnesota Vikings. Whack. Overrated. Vikings have no longer. And look who they lost to. Dallas. Eagles. They lost all top teams. You feel me? But anyway, Vikings no longer have the path to the top seed after losing to the Packers on Sunday. Smack. Being passed by the Niners, they lost to the Eagles and the Cowboys in their head-to-head, and their conference record isn't good enough. Versus the 49ers, they are luckily stuck here ahead of the Buccaneers. We're not worried. Nobody's talking about the Vikings, so let's just get them out the picture. Here we go, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I want y'all. I really want the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's all good to have the first round bye, but I'm going to keep it real. I don't think Dallas Cowboys have no great advantage at home. I'm going to just keep it real. We lose at home like we lose on the road. Actually, I'd rather go on the road, less pressure, don't have to hear all that noise. I'd rather just go on the road. I'm just me. It's all good. I know people want to rest and all that. I get it. Me, I'd rather just go on the road, be road warriors. I know Dallas has been nice at home this year. They got a great record at home, and their record is not as it is on the road. I get it. But I want this smoke with Tom Brady, dog, like bad. I'm going to keep it real. I want this smoke with these Bucks, but you can see it right here. They're 8-8 NFC South champs. The Buccaneers finally won the division for a second consecutive title with their comeback win over the Panthers. They are locked into the seed in the playoffs, either the Eagles again or the Cowboys in the walkout round. I want the Bucks the first round. I want them more than anybody. I ain't gonna lie. I want all that smoke. And there it is, Dallas right here. The Dallas Cowboys kept putting pressure on the Eagles by beating the Titans on Thursday night to open Week 17 and cut the lead to only one game. They can still win the division, but need to beat the Commanders in Week 18 while the Eagles lose to the Giants. They can split with the Eagles, but hold the key division record tiebreaker. Oh, imagine that, Eagles. We got a better division record than y'all, huh? You lost to 2. Dallas lost to 1. We run that East. It'd be dope if we won it again, but I don't care about it. They have a shot at the number 1 seed along with the division title if they can win in the 49 while the 49ers lose. That's cool if we do it. And hey, you know what? I got to give the Giants, I got to give them their props. I said y'all was frauds all year, and y'all made it to the playoffs. Shout out to you, Dabo, what you doing over there. And you're going to rest your starters. Yeah, play them Eagles tough. Giants have clinched the wild card berth, especially how sorry they were with Jason Garrett and them guys. Yeah, I said it. Jason Garrett and them guys. He's not a good coach. They're locked into this seed. You see it right here. Woo-woo. And here you see the Seahawks. They're back in the position. They hold the 3-way tiebreaker over the 2 500 teams, the Lions and the Packers. They make the playoffs with a win over the Rams, and the Packers lost because they hold a head-to-head tiebreaker over the Lions. But here's the key right here. The Packers will be in the playoffs as the number 1 seed with the win over the Lions. The Lions win, they will need the Seahawks to lose. I want the Packers in. I'm going to keep it real. I want the Packers in. Yeah, Pee Wee, man. And then this is all I want to say before we finish these playoff talk. Jason, when they talk about Dak Prescott being in the league 7 years, right? 7 years. Jason Garrett was his coach for 4 of those years. So I don't want to hear that noise like Dak Prescott had Jason Garrett. Dallas Cowboys had Jason Garrett. Remember the one-on, and he still won 2 division titles. You still had a winning record all 4 of those years. All obviously 9-7 ain't dope, and 8-8 ain't good either. But considering that coach you had, who's never going to coach in the NFL again, never. Jason Garrett will never be a head coach in the NFL again, ever. He can't even be a college coach. And and I'm not disrespecting him, but bro, that's 10 years of futility that Dallas had. So when people talk about Dallas this and Dallas that, we've been choking. Yes, we have been choking. I will not run away from that. But you had Jason Garrett as your coach for 10 years. He's not a good coach. No, he's not a good coach at all. He's not a head coach. He's not that at all. So Dallas suffered for 10 years, right? Just imagine. Yeah, I wouldn't have no problem starting Pollard for the playoffs. But now, just imagine if Dak Prescott had Mike McCarthy for 10 years. I think it would be a little different. Just me. You got 3 years with Mike McCarthy. You got 2 playoff appearances. 2 back-to-back playoff appearances with Mike McCarthy. You couldn't even get that with Jason Garrett. You see what I'm saying? So imagine if he would have had Mike McCarthy for 10 years, who's a real coach. So anyway, all I'm saying is this. I want that smoke. I want that smoke just like you said, Jay, I want you Packers to get in. The Lions is a feel-good story, and I would like to see them in there. But guess what? I want you Packers in there. Make the playoffs. Beat the Lions, please. Packers, please. I want you in the playoffs. I want you Bucks in the playoffs. I want you Packers in the playoffs because it's better that way. Dallas, sometime we're going to have to exercise these demons. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have to exercise these demons. And we can't keep, let's not get this matchup and not let's get that matchup. No. I want all that smoke and I want all that matchup. And you see that right there, Dallas, Tampa Bay. I want all that smoke with Tampa Bay. Why wouldn't you want to play them? I don't care what Tom Brady is doing. I don't care what comebacks he done had. I don't care if he's bringing his team back. I don't care what Mike Evans is doing. I don't care. This is on you, Dallas. This is up to you to exercise demon and shut people up. Been saying this time and time again. The football gods is putting in front of your face to shut people up. Y'all the ones been choking. Dallas, y'all the ones been choking, but the football guys are allowing you to play and beat these people who have whooped your ass, who have owned you. Aaron Rodgers, after he threw that long pass, he said, I own Dallas. I want you, Aaron Rodgers, again. How much better it would be to me for the Dallas Cowboys to beat the Packers and the Buccaneers in the playoffs after Tom Brady, who is 7-0 against you, beat you earlier this year. Green Bay came back and beat you, and you had that game, and he's like 8-2 against you, right? So they're 15-2 against you, Dallas. 15-2. You don't want to exercise them demons? You don't want to beat them? Let me tell you something. If you beat them, it shuts a lot of people up. They can't talk. See, we beat the Lions, or let's say we play the Lions or something. Oh, Dallas played the Lions. They ain't no good. No, I don't want that. I want them guys. I want to slay them dragons. I was talking about slaying dragons last year, and we choked. We didn't get to slay them dragons. And now you got a perfect opportunity to slay the dragons in the playoffs. You play Tampa Bay in the first round. Let's say you get Philly next. I don't care. I'll take Philly next. It don't matter. But what up, Steve Lumpton? Yeah, I do want that smoke, Steve Lumpton. I want that Green Bay smoke. Y'all killed me talking about y'all scared. I'm not saying y'all, but when I hear people, that offense scares me. That running game scares me. I get it. Not in these playoffs, though. Okay? I don't want to hear what scares you in the playoffs. Maybe in the regular season, but this is playoffs. Shouldn't nothing scare your ass in the playoffs. Because remember, we were scary in the playoffs last year, right? We were scary as hell in the playoffs last year. And what happened? I don't want to hear the scariness. I'm done with scary. I ain't trying to be scary. It's time to whoop ass. It's time to slay dragons. And the football guys are shining on you again, where you can play both of these. You could possibly play both of these teams again after you lost to them, and these are your nemesis. If you had this road to a Super Bowl, how would you not love this road? To play against guys who have owned you and beat them in the playoffs when it matters, not in the regular season, because guess what? Nobody cares about that loss in the early season for real, losing to Tampa Bay. Nobody cares about that loss. We do as fans, but in the big scheme of things, Dallas is still trucking. But you going to tell me if you played the Buccaneers in the first round, and let's say you were playing Philly the second round, you have been choking in the playoffs. You finally beat the Buccaneers in Tampa Bay. Let's say you beat them handily. I don't care if you beat them by 1 point or handily. That doesn't give you confidence for the next round. You slayed a dragon who you've never beat. All those other past Cowboys teams have never beat them. So I said, this 2022 Cowboys team, you guys can go down in history. It's up to y'all. Listen to what I'm saying, Dallas. You guys can go down in history. You know how many Dallas Cowboys teams have failed, and we always said they choked 27 years, right? That's the mantra right now from every opposing fan. The mantra is 27 years. Even with our Cowboys fans, it's 27 years. It's futile. I mean, like, why wouldn't you want to be the team in 2022 that changed everything? You already had done something that you never did. What's up, Willie Silver? Shout out to you for the $1 holla. You haven't made the playoffs in back-to-back seasons since, what, 06, 07, bruh? So you're already doing things that's never happened here, right? I already talked about this weeks ago. You have 2 back-to-back 10-win seasons. Hasn't happened since the 90s. You're doing things that hasn't happened here in Dallas. So it's only right for you to go ahead and get this. Like you said, we're overdue, Vaughn. We're overdue. It's got to happen. Yeah, I feel you. It's got to be a well-coached game. Now, if we're talking real talk, it's got to be a well-coached game, right? Mike McCarthy, you said last year you guys were nervous. You got to not have that mantra this year. Back-to-back 12-win seasons, awesome. I love Mike McCarthy as the coach. I ain't going to lie. I wanted him. As soon as he was let go with Green Bay, I wanted him. Facts. As soon as they were talking about it in the air of getting rid of Jason Garrett, I said I want Mike McCarthy. And I never have wavered. He's got me frustrated a little bit, but I have never wavered from Mike McCarthy because I think he's a good coach. Does he do some goofy things? Yeah. But for the most part, bro, he's come here in 3 years and turned this thing around. I want him to stay. And I want him to win. Kellen Moore, I get it. Everybody's on your ass. Kellen Moore. You just got to do it simple. Do it right. Get in that lab. I get it. You like being tricky. Be smart about it, though, bro. Like, you really can do this. Y'all really can do this. This is a wide-open NFC, fam. This is a wide-open NFC. There ain't no excuses of why Dallas can't do this. You feel me, sis? Like, there ain't no reason why Dallas can't win this. We've been talking about it time and time again every single year. And this is another year where the division is wide open where you can take this. Yeah, I feel you, Willie. Like, Mike McCarthy's put some reins on him, but I still feel like that front office be making calls too. I feel like that front office metal. So that's what I'm saying. Coaching staff has to rise above the front office, and you players, the Dak Prescotts, the DeMarcus Lawrences, the Michael Parsons, y'all got to play out of your mind. Let's keep it real. Y'all got to play out of your mind. Y'all got to play good football. But it can be done. You know, this is not something that can't be done. Like, this is the opportune time. Yes, San Francisco got a nice D, but they got holes too. I don't care. That quarterback is still a rookie. Eagles, they showed that we put a blueprint on them, right? We smashed Minnesota, right? We had Green Bay. It was us. That wasn't Green Bay. I'm not giving Green Bay them props. I refuse to. Yes, get them likes up like my dog Jim Law said. I refuse. I'm not a hater either. When it was 28-14, that wasn't no Green Bay Packers. That was Dallas Cowboys lost that game. That wasn't no Green Bay Packers that did that. That was Dallas. For real. Just like in that Jacksonville game. Of the 4 losses, I'll take 2 legit losses. Tampa Bay, we got our ass whooped. Philadelphia, we ain't get our ass whooped, but we banged in that one, but we lost that one. Jacksonville and Green Bay, though, that was Dallas. That was Dallas losing that. That was not them. I'm sorry. Trevor Lawrence, Aaron Rodgers, okay. No, I'm not giving you that. That wasn't y'all. That was us. We should only have 2 losses this season. That was us. But like I said, you got another chance to exercise the demons. You got another year to slay dragons. How would you not like that? And the football guys are shining on you once again. You know what I'm saying? Football guys are shining on you once again to allow you to be able to play these teams. And you can match up with any of these teams, man. It's like you said, Joe. Jim lost 3 interceptions with Cooper Rush, and they had us 20-3. This is why you can say Dallas has a good team. Like, I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid because, you know, I get frustrated. You know, I knew how they were going to play against the Titans. I knew they were going to play like that against the Texans. But this is the one thing I will say. I knew they would play like that against the Texans. I knew they were going to play like that against the Titans. But this is the one thing I will live off of. They won. I've seen too many times where Dallas plays down to the competition and they choke and lose. You feel me? So that's the little solace I'll look at, that even though we played like trash in that Texans game and didn't play good in the Titans game, they still won. So people can talk all the trash they want to, because ugly wins, it don't matter. It's a win. A win is a win. You can go through a season and look at the record, and if you never watched any of those games, they're going to look at that record and be like, damn, they 19-2. They ain't going to say, ooh, you had 5 ugly wins. They ain't going to say you got 5 ugly wins. They're going to say 19-2. You feel me, Jim? Them dragons have lost their mystique. That's why we need to slay these dragons. So when y'all out in these streets, get out in these Twitter streets, get out on Facebook, get on Instagram, and talk about slaying dragons, dog. We slaying dragons. I said it all last year, slay dragons. At the playoffs, slay dragons. So this is another year to slay the dragon. I slayed a dragon this morning. It wasn't a dragon, but I slayed a raccoon. I slayed him. We caught him. He got slayed. That's 7. We slayed him. Raccoons get slayed over here. They be tearing up stuff, and we catch you. You getting slayed. I slayed dragons today. I slayed a raccoon. So, Cowboys, you can slay this dragon, just like I slayed that raccoon today. It's up to us. I mean, this ain't nobody else to me. That's why I get so frustrated with Dallas, because this ain't nobody else. You can't tell me Dallas has the talent to bang with all these teams in the playoffs and beat them. Like, so I don't want to hear no excuses. You feel me? Like, it's really y'all coaches, coach. The penalties have gone down. If you looked at the last 5 games, the penalties have gone down. So they have gotten better in the penalty game. I mean, damn, man, it's right here. What you gonna do? It's right here. Are you gonna take the next step, or are you gonna still hear this noise one more year? Aren't y'all tired of hearing the noise? I know Dak Prescott. I heard him in that interview with Tennessee when they was talking about Andre Wadsworth, I believe. Not Wadsworth. Andrew Whitworth. Asked me and said, y'all always be going to the playoffs and you always had this pressure. What's going on? He's like, you know what? When y'all here in Dallas, it's always something going on outside of football that don't have nothing to pertain to football. So we got to stay honed in. Okay, so y'all have to stay honed in, because if I was a Cowboy, I would get tired of hearing this talk. Stop tired of hearing this noise. Stop tired of hearing. Hey, Cowboys, ain't you tired of hearing us? I would. I'd be tired of hearing these fans talking about the same thing every single year. Y'all choke every year. I'd be tired of hearing all these publications every single year. Just like Richard Sherman. He said, yeah, y'all got an Instagram offense, but what happens in the playoffs? This is what they all think about Dallas. Yeah, we've seen this before. That's why I don't drink the Kool-Aid, because everybody who has watched any kind of football for a long period of time has seen this before with Dallas. Shout out to you, Kenneth Law, with the $9.99 holla. I can't post that question up, but I'll definitely read it for you. Happy New Year to you too, Tony Simmons. Any thoughts on Zeke being released this offseason? Will we stay a passing offense? Can Dak carry us into a Super Bowl glory with his arm? Well, first of all, I made a video. You need to go check that out. I just dropped a video on Malik Davis. No, I don't think Zeke is going to be released in the offseason. I think he's still going to be here. I think they're going to do a DeMarcus Lawrence type contract for him. I feel like the way they did D-Law, where he basically gave back some signing bonus, $10 million. They restructured, gave him a guaranteed 3-year deal for him to stay. I feel like they love Lawrence. Lawrence wanted to stay. He loved them, and that's the way they work it. Dallas Cowboys love Zeke. The fans love Zeke. Jerry Jones loves Zeke. And I feel like he's 27 years old. It's not like he's 30. They're going to work out a deal for him. He almost had 1,000 yards this season and missed a couple games. So the Cowboys front office is going to look at that. And he brings money in. People love Zeke. He brings money in. And if you're still bringing the money in for the Cowboys, they're going to mess with you. So I think he is coming back. Will we stay a passing offense? I don't know if we're a passing offense right now, because right now Dallas is number 5 in rushing in the whole league. They have 2 backs that almost have 1,000 yards that would never happen in Dallas Cowboys history. Yes, Kellen Moore does get goofy with the passing, but I'm going to still say it's balanced, because if you look at the rush attempts, Dallas is about 36 rushing attempts right now. And Dak Prescott is averaging about 30 to 31 pass attempts. I told you about the 30-30 club. So they're right at the 30-30 club, so they're not really considered a passing offense if you look at the numbers. And can Dak carry us to a Super Bowl with his arm? I believe he can. I made a video about how Dak Prescott can take us to the Super Bowl. But we all have to play a part. Dallas has to play a part. Everybody has to be there. Like we seen when Romo was there, we seen you can take us all the way down the field, score a touchdown, but that defense got to make a stop. So it's all got to go hand in hand. But it's right here in front of you for the taking. It's right for y'all to stop this. You got guys coming back from injury. Jonathan Hankins hopefully will be back. That's going to be huge. Shout out to my guy, Professor O. He had some numbers when Quentin Bohanna was in the game, when Jonathan Hankins was in the game, the average rush per game is, like he said, was like 4.5. When the big boys were in there, it was 3.8. Shout out to you, Professor O, with those great stats. So that just tells you the big boys make a difference. I want to continue to see Bohanna. I know they got your boy Carlos Watkins, and he plays well, but we need big boy space eaters. We need Hankins. We need Bohanna. We need the space eaters to take on those 2 blocks. Those other guys are too light. Osa Ogadazua, I love him, but he is too light in that middle. And they stunt him when they put him in the middle, and I feel like that doesn't work. I like to see Osa more on the outside because he can flow on the outside, but I understand they got so many guys on the outside that you can't really do that, and you got to slide them inside. But, man, I'm just telling you, you got a lot of pieces. Guys got to step up. D-Law, and he's been there. He had a great game last game against the Titans, but bread and butter is our sacks, right? Bread and butter is the sacks, not the run game, and we got to stop that run. But we got to put pressure on that quarterback. We got to get in that backfield. We got to get turnovers, and they can do it. They have everything to do it. They have everything to do it. TP, I think this is where me personally, if we're going to playoffs, I'm gonna let egos move aside. Like, we're gonna start TP in these playoffs. It ain't nothing taken away from Zeke Elliott. I'm starting TP in these playoffs, dog. We need to start with explosiveness. Just in my opinion. If we're gonna start with our first drive, I get it. But I'm starting with TP in the playoffs. Zeke is gonna get his carries. And if you a Cowboy like you are, he should just let it go. That ain't nothing personal. They boys. We need to start off hot. We don't need to start off, getting stopped and we need explosiveness in that first series. And I want to see Tony Pollard start, my opinion. Oh, King Early the Wise, my hater is in the house. I know you love my channel. I need to tell me. Matter of fact, King Early the Wise, please tell me what team you root for, because you're in my feed all the time. I'm not hating. I like you in my feed because that lets me feel good that you like opposing teams, but you're staying in my feed. So I don't be mad at that. Please stay in the feed. I'm not hating on that. Just tell me who you like so I can go get it to you. You know what I mean? The big steal, that's fine. You can start Zeke. I'm not starting Zeke. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting TP in the playoffs. Because at the end of the day, they both gonna see work. But I'm trying to start off with a nice. Didn't you see that first 49ers drive? I don't want us. We're a rhythm team. Dak is a rhythm quarterback, and I don't want to see, us starting out with the 3 and out. And no, I don't want to see that. I want to see explosiveness. I want to see the playmakers getting the ball. And right now, who's the bigger playmaker, Ezekiel Elliott or Tony Pollard? Let's just talk about it this year. Who's the bigger playmaker? And this is what I said. At the beginning, I said start Zeke and then bring Tony Pollard in. But now I'm flipping because Tony Pollard is going to give you that energy. He's going to break that game open and then bring in Zeke to wear that defense down. That's where I'm going. What's up, Unc? How you doing? Nah, I'm cool. I'm starting with that. I'm starting with explosiveness. We need explosiveness in this playoffs. We need to turn up in these playoffs. We need to. I think this is a playoff. This is a season, in my opinion, this year that they need to go crazy in these playoffs. Like, they need to have They need to have a big blowout in the playoffs. Like, if we go to Tampa Bay, I feel like that needs to be a blowout. We need to blow them boys out. You know what I'm saying? We need to let the world know Dallas is here. This is a different Dallas team. People are saying, oh, I heard some people say this is a different Dallas team. The only way it's going to show different if we go up in these playoffs and smack somebody early. That's when they'll start talking, say this is a different Dallas team. That's why I want to go into Tampa Bay and smack them. Oh, I'm definitely starting T.Y. Hilton over Noah Brown. Noah Brown ain't getting them snaps in the playoffs, no. It should be Michael Gallup, T.Y. Hilton, and CeeDee Lamb, with Noah coming in here and there, but concentrating on special teams. No, this should be T.Y. Hilton. You just signed him. This is what you need him for. Yes, Jim Laws, a 45-17 victory. It needs to be a stomp, a beatdown. We need a blowout, y'all. We don't need no close game. We need a blowout for the world to know. For real. And shout out to everybody in the building. Get them likes up. We got 117 in the building. We loving it right now. Let's make sure we get them likes up in the building. Don't cost you no money. And here's the thing. This is why I always say, I forget when I'm in people's feeds, I forget to hit the like button. It's just natural. You just you're into the feed. You're listening to the people. You're having a good time. You forget to hit the like button. I get it. I ain't tripping. But let's hit that like button, man. Let's get them likes up. Let's make this a great day. But Noah Brown, yeah, he should definitely be in there to block special teams. But T.Y. Hilton, you saw what he did against them Titans, man. He's been a great addition, and I got to give a shout-out to the front office because I've been very critical of them. You know how I feel about Baby Nuts Jones and Jerry Jones. You know how I feel. I don't hate Jerry Jones, but Stephen Jones gets on my last nerves. But I can't hate on him if you're doing it the right way. And right now, I asked for them to get a big space eater in the middle because we were lacking in the run game, giving up 4.5 all year. Ain't been below that maybe once, 4.4, but it's at 4.5, between 4.5 and 4.7 all year and half of last year. So you went out and got Jonathan Hankins, who I wanted 2 years ago. I said that. He came in and you saw how the difference he's made. Then they went out and aggressively went after OBJ, and they sneakily got T.Y. Hilton. Everybody was like, T.Y. Hilton, oh, he too old, 33, what's he going to do? Why are you being so pessimistic without that? Look what he's came in and already done. Oh, he says I'm a free agent. Okay. So then you a Cowboys fan then. If you a free agent, you a Cowboys fan, bro. You know what I mean? You're a Cowboys fan. But I appreciate you being in the feed. You know you love us over here. You know how we do. Yeah. I don't want to go in there copying and bumping nothing, but I feel like we need to. I'm definitely cool with playing Tampa Bay in the first round and going to Tampa Bay, and we need to stomp them. Well, I mean, we really need to stomp them, dog. Like, yeah, I know, LaDonna. You know how we are. That's why I don't trust it. I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid. That's why I'm like, it's week to week with me with Dallas. I'm sorry. I love my squad, but I don't trust them. So I want to say we're going to stomp y'all, just like the Titans. I knew we were going to beat them, but I didn't want to jump out there and say we're going to stomp them because I was making tweets all before we played them and said, it says this game is going to be easy on paper, but they don't play the game on paper. I knew we were going to have that type of game against them because I know Dallas. But I'm feeling in my heart, that this could be the beat down year of Tom Brady in the playoffs by Dallas. Like, I'm feeling it. It could be me blind, and you know I ain't drinking Kool-Aid, but I just feel it. I want Tampa Bay. I want Tom Brady. I know other people say they don't care. I do. I care. I want Tom Brady. I'm tired of him. 7-0, that bothers me. 7-0. No, I want to get him before he retires. He may try to play to 50, but I want to play when you're still good. I want to play when you're old, decrepit, and your skills are lost. And then when we beat Tom Brady, it's 2 years. He's still playing at 48. Oh, damn. Tom Brady ain't. No, he's still at a good level. Let's beat him now so we can just send him home. You know what I mean? So I want all that smoke with them. I want all the smoke with them. So that's just my quick thoughts. You know, I'm not gonna hold y'all up. Hope y'all had a happy New Year's. Hope y'all had a Merry Christmas. I ain't on that Christmas stuff, but I hope y'all have a happy New Year's 2023. Now that's crazy, but you know it's you know, I don't know, Cowboys. It's right here. What y'all gonna do, man? You know, it's frustrating as Cowboys fans because we see the talent. We know we have the team year in and year out, and it just doesn't happen. And, I mean, it's time. You got a wide open NFC again. Anybody can take this thing, and, I mean, it's there for you. What are you going to do? Cowboys, look yourselves in the mirror. What are you going to do? It's right there for you once again. You can win this. You have the squad to do it. Even with your injuries, you still can win the NFC and still go to the Super Bowl. What you going to do, man? What y'all coaches going to do? Are y'all going to be on one accord? What are y'all going to do, man? We tired of the failures. We're tired of the disappointments. We're tired of the falling shorts. We're tired of the shortcomings here in Dallas. We're used to one thing, winning championships every single year, competing for the playoffs every single year. That's what we're used to in Dallas. That's what I'm used to in Dallas. I've been seeing it since I was a kid in the 70s, and they were going to the playoffs year in and year out. So that's what I'm used to. I'm not used to one off. I'm used to going to the playoffs every year, winning a couple games in the playoffs. You may win it, you may not, but you're competing every single year. That's what I'm used to, and right now that hasn't been it. But the good thing about it is 2 years back-to-back playoffs. You didn't have that in the Garrett era, so that'll get me excited. So Mike McCarthy, please do something with this. Don't do all this goodness and winning 2 double-digit seasons, 2 back-to-back playoff appearances. Don't do all that stuff just to choke in the first round. Please get these boys together and do something with what you got, because guess what? This is not going to be the same team next year. This is not going to be the same team next year. You're losing a lot of people. Free agents going to be gone. TP may be gone. Don Schultz might be gone. Donovan Wilson may be gone. You're going to have guys going to be gone. So this is going to be a whole different team next year. So win it while you got it now. Win it now. Oh, don't worry about it, King 2-0. We cool. But I appreciate everybody. I'm about to head off here. I appreciate everybody. We had a great crowd today. Thank you. I'm going to have a members meeting next Monday. We'll get back on schedule with that. I got an interview dropping with my high school kids. Make sure you check that out. I got another interview. I got 2 interviews I did today. I already did one. I'm going to do another interview. I'm going to drop both of those. One tomorrow and then one Wednesday. Please go support the kids. Button Lake, my guy from Mississippi, he's turning up. He's getting ready to go to junior college, and I got my guy who's getting ready to play. He's going to a junior college. He's going to a Division II school, not junior college. He's actually going to a Division II school. So that interview will be later when I talk to him. So make sure y'all do the damn thing. I love everybody. We had a great crowd in here today. I appreciate y'all. Go support. Let's get those likes up. Let's get those subs up. We have 14K. We just hit 14K, and we already shooting to 15K. I'm already looking at the jersey. So we're going to hit 15K real soon. And I want to hit that 20K mark real soon. Let's get it popping. So I appreciate all the love. I appreciate all the support. Everybody was in the building. We almost had 130 in the building today. We like that. So I'll talk to you soon. Big Game James. I'm out. No, I do.